राम हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। जय जय श्री राधा माधव की जय। हरे नाम संकीर्तन की जय।
चलता नहीं है। जय प्रभुपदा जय प्रभुपदा जय प्रभुपदा श्रील प्रभुपदा। जय प्रभुपदा 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 जय प्रभुपदा। Everyone stand up for the Arati. Jaya Prabhupada Jaya Prabhupada Jaya Prabhupada Jaya Prabhupada। जय गुरुदेवा 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 जय गुरुदेवा। जय गुरुदेवा जय गुरुदेवा जय गुरुदेवा जय गुरुदेवा। जय गुरुदेवा जय गुरुदेवा जय गुरुदेवा जय गुरुदेवा। कि जयो जयो गौरचंदे आरती शोभा। जय कि बजयो जयो गौरचंदेर आरती के शोभा जयो गौरचंदेर आरती के शोभा जानावी ताटवाने जग मानलो जानावी ताटवाने जग मानलो कि बदाखी ननी ताय चांद पामे गदाधाराय की ननी ताय चांद पामे गदाधारा निकटे अद्वैताशिनी वास छत्रधारा कि बाबोशी याचे गोराचान रत्न सिंहासने याचे गोराचान रत्न सिंहासने आरती कोरे ना ब्रह्मा आदि देवगाने आरती कोरे ना ब्रह्मा आदि देवगाने कि बनर आदि आदि कोरी चामर दुलाया नरा हरि आदि कोरी चामर दुलाया संजया मुकुंद बाशु घोष आदि गाया संजया मुकुंद बाशु घोष आदि गाया कि बशंका बाजे घंटा बाजे बाजे करताला का बाजे घंटा बाजे बाजे करताला माधुर मृदंगा बाजे परमरसाला माधुर मृदंगा बाजे परमरसाला शंका बाजे घंटा बाजे माधुर 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 बाजे शंका बाजे घंटा बाजे माधुर माधुर शंका बाजे घंटा बाजे माधुर 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 बाजे शंका बाजे घंटा बाजे माधुर 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 बाजे माधुर 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 बाजे माधुर 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 बाजे माधुर 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 बाजे शंका बाजे घंटा बाजे माधुर 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 बाजे शंका माधुर बाजे माधुर 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 बाजे माधुर 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 बाजे माधुर माधुर गौरंगेरारतिक शोभा जग जन मन लोभा रतिक शोभा जग जन मन लोभा जग जन मन लोभा गौरंगेरारतिक शोभा जग जन मान लोभा लोभा जग जन मन लोभा जग जन मन लोभा जग जन मन लोभा जय गौरानिताय जय गौरानिताय जय गौरानिताय जय गौरानिताय जय गौरानिताय जय गौरानिताय 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 जय गौरानिताय जय गौरानिताय हो जय गौरा चंदेर गौरा चंदेर जय गौरा चंदेर जय गौरा चंदेर गौरा चंदेर जय गौरा चंदेर जय गौरा चंदेर जय गौरा चंद हो जय गौरा चंदेर जय गौरा चंदेर जय गौरा चंदेर जय गौरा चंदेर गौरा चंदेर गौरा चंदेर जय गौरा चंद हो जय गौरा चंदेर गौरा चंदेर गौरा चंदेर जय गौरा चंदेर जय गौरा चंदेर जय गौरा चंदेर जय गौरा चंदेर कि बहु कोटि चंद्र जीनी वदन उज्ज्वला कि बहु कोटि चंद्रजीनी वदन उज्ज्वला कोटि चंद्रजीनी वदन उज्ज्वला गला देसे बनमाला कोरे जलमाला गला देसे बनमाला कोरे जलमाला कि शिवा शुक नारदा प्रेमे गदा गदा शुक नारदा प्रेमे गदा गदा भक्ति विनोदा देखे गौरा संपदा गौरा संपदा भक्ति विनोदा देखे गौरा संपदा की बजयो जयो गौरचंदेर आरती शोभा जयो गौरचंदे आरती शोभा जानावी तटवाने जग मन लोभा जानावी तटवाने जग मन लोभा जय जय श्री चैतन्य जय नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत चंद्र जय गौर भक्त वृंद जय जय अद्वैत चंद्र जय गौर भक्त वृंद जय जय श्री चैतन्य जय नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत चंद्र जय गौर भक्त वृंद जय श्री चैतन्य जय नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत चंद्र जय गौर भक्त वृंद 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 गौर भक्त गौर भक्त वृंद श्री अद्वैत चंद्र जय गौर भक्त वृंद श्री अद्वैत गौर भक्त वृंद श्री अद्वैत चंद्र जय गौर भक्त वृंद निताय गौरंग जय निताय गौरंग निताय गौरंग जय निताय गौरंग जय निताय गौरंग निताय निताय गौरंग जय निताय गौरंग निताय गौरंग जय निताय गौरंग निताय गौरंग जय निताय गौरंग निताय गौरंग निताय गौरंग जय गौर हरि निताय निताय गौरंग जय गौर हरि आय गौरंग जय गौर हरि गौरा 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 हरि गौरा 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 हरि गौरा 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 हरि गौरा 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 हरि गौरा 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 हरि गौरा 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 हरि जय सचिनंदन गौर हरि जय गौर हरि जय सचिनंदन गौर हरि जय गौर हरि गोविंद बोलो हरि गोपाल बोलो गोविंद बोलो हरि गोपाल बोलो गोविंद बोलो हरि गोपाल बोलो 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 गोविंद बोलो हरि गोपाल बोलो राधा रमन हरि गोविंद बोलो राधा गोविंद बोलो राधा रमन हरि गोविंद बोलो राधा बोलो, राधे राधे बोलो, कृष्णा कृष्णा बोलो, राधे राधे बोलो, राधे राधे बोलो, कृष्णा कृष्णा बोलो, राधे राधे कृष्णा कृष्णा बोलो, कृष्णा कृष्णा बोलो, राधे राधे बोलो, कृष्णा कृष्णा बोलो, राधे राधे बोलो, कृष्णा कृष्णा बोलो, राधे राधे बोलो, राधा रमन हरि गोविंद बोलो, राधा रमन गोविंद बोलो, राधा रमन हरि गोविंद बोलो, राधा गोविंद बोलो, श्री राम जय जय राम, श्री राम रघुपति राघव राजा राम, रघुपति राम, श्री राम जय जय राम, श्री राम रघुपति राघव राजा राम, पतित पावन सीताराम, पतित पावन सीताराम, कृष्णा 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 है, कृष्णा 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 पाहि मां, कृष्णा 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 पाहि मां, कृष्णा कृष्णा पाहि मां, राम राघव राम राघव राम राघव रक्ष मां, राम राघव राम राघव राम राघव रक्ष मां, राम राघव हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम हरे राम, राम राम हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा कृष्णा हरे हरे, हरे राम हरे राम, राम राम हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम हरे राम, राम राम हरे, बोलो बोलो, हरे कृष्णा कृष्णा हरे हरे, रे राम हरे राम, राम राम हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम हरे राम, राम राम हरे हरे, कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम हरे राम, राम राम हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, हरे। बोलो बोलो जोर से बोलो। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, हरे बोलो बोलो। हरे कृष्णा कृष्णा हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा कृष्णा हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे, निताय गौरा हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल, निताय गौरा हरि बोल, निताय गौरा हरि बोल, निताय गौरा हरि, जय राधा नील माधव श्री राधे, जय राधे जय राधे जय राधे जय श्री राधे, राधे जय राधे जय राधे जय श्री राधे, ओ जय राधे जय राधे जय राधे जय श्री राधे,
Shishimad, His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Goswami Maharaj, Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai, Ananta Koti Vaishnavinda Ki Jai, Namacharya Srila Haridas Thakur Ki Jai, Prem Sikho Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda, Shri Advaita Gadadhar, Shri Vasudeva Gaura Bhaktivedanta Ki Jai, Shri Radha Krishna Gopinath Sam Kunda Radha Kunda Giri Govardhan Ki Jai, Shri Vrindavan Dham Ki Jai, Mayapura Dham Ki Jai, Jagannath Puri Dham Ki Jai, Tulasi Devi Ki Jai, Bhakti Devi Ki Jai, Ganga Maya Ki Jai, Jamuna Maya Ki Jai, Samaveda Bhaktivedanta Ki Jai, Nitai Gaura Premanandi. All glories to the assembled devotees. All glories to the assembled devotees. All glories to the assembled devotees. All glories to Shri Guru and Shri Guranga. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. Patita Pavana Ki Jai. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna. Hare Hare. Hare Rama. Hare Rama. Rama Rama. Hare Hare.
नमस्ते नरसिंहाया,
नमस्ते नरसिंहाया, नमस्ते नरसिंहाया,
नमस्ते नरसिंहाया,
प्रहलाद लाद दायिने,
प्रहलाद लाद
हिरण्यकाशीपूर्वक्षः,
हिरण्यकाशीपूर्वक्षः,
शीलटङ्कानखालाये,
शीलटङ्कानखालाये,
इतो नरसिंहो परतो नरसिंहो,
ito Narsimho parato Narsimho
Yato yato yami tato Narsimho
Yato yato yami tato Narsimho
Bahir Narsimho Hridaye Narsimho
Bahir Narsimho Hridaye Narsimho
Narasimha Adim Sharanam Prapadye
Narasimha Adim Sharanam Prapadye
Tava Kara Kamalavare Nakham Adbhuta Shringam Dalita Hiranyakashipu Tanu Bringam Keshavadrita Narahari Rupa Jai Jagadisha Hare Jaya Jagadisha Hare Jaya Jagadisha Hare
Tava Kara Kamala Vare Nakha Adbhuta Shringam Dalita Hiranyakashipu Tanu Bringam Keshavadrita Narahari Rupa Jai Jagadisha Hare Jai Jagadisha Hare Jaya Jagadisha Hare
Jaya Keshavadrita Narahari Rupa Jai Jagadisha Hare Jaya Jagadisha Hare Jaya Jagadisha Hare
Jaya Keshavadrita Narhari Rupa Jai Jagadisha Hare Jai Jagadisha Hare Jaya Jagadisha Hare
Jayo Narsingha Dev Jayo Narsingha Dev Jayo Narsingha Dev Jayo Narsingha Dev
Jaya Narsingha Dev Jaya Narsingha Dev Jaya Narsingha Dev Jaya Narsingha Dev
Jaya Prahlad Maharaj Prahlad Maharaj Jaya Prahlad Maharaj Jaya Prahlad Maharaj
Jaya Prahlad Maharaj Prahlad Maharaj Prahlad Maharaj Jaya Prahlad Maharaj
Jaya Jagannatha Jaya Jagannatha Jaya Baladeva Jaya Subhadra
Jaya Jagannatha Jaya Jagannatha Jaya Baladeva Jaya Subhadra
Jaya Sita Ram Jaya Sita Ram Jaya Sita Ram Jaya Lakshman Hanuman
Jayo Sita Ram Jayo Sita Ram Jayo Sita Ram Jayo Lakshman Hanuman
Jaya Prabhupada Jaya Prabhupada Jaya Prabhupada Jaya Prabhupada
Jaya Prabhupada Jaya Prabhupada Jaya Prabhupada Srila Prabhupada
Jaya Guru Deva Jaya Guru Deva Guru Deva Jaya Guru Deva
Jaya Guru Deva Guru Deva Guru Deva Srila Guru Deva
Nittai Gaura Hari Bol Hari Bol Hari Bol Nittai Gaura Hari Bol
Nittai Gaura Hari Bol Hari Bol Hari Bol Nittai Gaura Hari Bol
नरसिंहदेव भगवान की जय भक्त प्रहलाद महाराज की जय
Srila Prabhupada ki jai
Hare Ram, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, no, here. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Okay. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare. Everybody can chant. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Bolo, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Jai. Shri Krishna Bhagavan ki jai. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Bhagavad Gita, Grantha Raja ki jai. Thank you very much for coming tonight and braving the darkness, braving the cold, braving the rain, and being able to make that sacrifice instead of staying home and watching television and forgetting all about Krishna. You've made the decision to come here tonight and see the beautiful form of Krishna and his eternal servant, his eternal Radharani, who's always his consort, and also hear something about Krishna. So tonight we're going to hear from the Bhagavad Gita, the second chapter and verse number 54. So this hearing about Krishna is very important because there's so much news in the newspapers and television and internet and so forth, but they don't usually talk about God or Krishna. But when you come to the temple here, that's all we do. We only talk about Krishna and how to serve Krishna and how to eventually develop real love and dedication to Krishna, and also hear about the different pastimes of the Lord. And that way, we have Krishna in our mind. That's very important. And the best way to keep Krishna in the mind is to chant Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Oh, here comes my dear friend Radhika, our cow. I always like to have her near me when I give a lecture. She is, she's with her daddy, our devotee, who takes good care of her. And she's very well dressed tonight. Also, this is her new outfit. Haribol Radhika, Hare Krishna. Okay, sit down, Radhika. Sit down. That's it. Sit down, girl. Okay, so tonight we're going to hear about chapter 2 of the Bhagavad Gita, verse number 54 and 55. And this verse says, and you can repeat it after me, Arjuna Uvacha, Stita Pragyasa, Kabasa, Samadhi, Stasya, Keshava, Stitadi, Kim, Prabhaseta, Kimasita, Vrajeta Kim. And this verse says, and you can repeat after me, Arjuna said, O Krishna, what are the symptoms of one whose consciousness is thus merged in transcendence? How does he speak? And what is his language? How does he sit? And how does he walk? So, if you want to understand who a person is, you have to know different characteristics of that person. And in Srila Prabhupada's purport, to explain this verse, says, And you can repeat also, as there are symptoms for each and every man, in terms of his particular situation, similarly, one who is Krishna conscious has his particular nature, talking, walking, thinking, feeling, etc. As a rich man has his symptoms by which he is known as a rich man, as a diseased man has his symptoms by which he is known as diseased, or as a learned man has his symptoms, so a man in transcendental consciousness of Krishna has specific symptoms in various dealings. One can know his specific symptoms from the Bhagavad Gita. Most important is how the man in Krishna consciousness speaks. For speech is the most important quality of any man. It is said that a fool is undiscovered as long as he does not speak. And certainly a well-dressed fool cannot be cannot be identified unless he speaks. But as soon as he speaks, he reveals himself at once. The immediate symptom of a Krishna conscious man is that he speaks only of Krishna and of matters relating to him, meaning Krishna. Right? Other symptoms then automatically follow, as stated below. So now we're going to hear about those other symptoms. And repeat after me. Shri Bhagavan Uvacha. Pujahati yad kaman. Sarvam partha manogatan. Atmani evatmana tusta. Stita pragyas tadochyate. The Supreme Personality of Godhead said, O Partha, Arjuna, when a man gives up all varieties of desire for sense gratification, which arise from mental concoction, and when his mind, thus purified, finds satisfaction in the self alone, then he is said to be in pure transcendental consciousness. Purport by His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. The Bhagavatam affirms that any person who is fully in Krishna consciousness or devotional service of the Lord has all the good qualities of the great sages. Whereas a person who is not so transcendentally situated has no good qualifications, because he is sure to be taking refuge in his own mental concoctions. Consequently, it is rightly said herein that one has to give up all kinds of sense desire manufactured by mental concoction. Artificially, such sense desires cannot be stopped. But if one is engaged in Krishna consciousness, then automatically sense desires subside without extraneous efforts. Therefore, one has to engage himself in Krishna consciousness without hesitation. For this devotional service will instantly help one onto the platform of transcendental consciousness. The highly developed soul always remains satisfied in himself by realizing himself as the eternal servitor of the Supreme Lord. Such a transcendentally situated person has no sense desires resulting from petty materialism. Rather, he remains always happy in his natural position of eternally serving the Supreme Lord. Okay, so this is very good information. We need to know this type of information to realize what is our real purpose in life. That should be a major consideration of every person. What is our real purpose in life? So many people have different things to say about that. But according to Bhagavad Gita, the real purpose of life is to develop love and devotion for Lord Krishna and engage in the service of the Lord. Love and devotion is one thing, but it's incomplete without engaging in the service of the Lord. One can engage oneself by chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. That is definitely engaging in the service of Krishna. And one can always come to the temple and take darshan of the beautiful deities of Radha and Krishna. That also is purifying ourselves by having the vision of the Lord, who is so beautiful. You don't have to imagine anything. For example, if you go to a temple of a Muslim temple, you walk in and it's empty. There are no pictures. There's no deities. There's a little, let's say, box that helps you understand what direction you should stand so that you're facing where the what you would call the Holy Land is. But other than that, it's just an empty room. But when you come to the temple here, you see beautiful deities and beautiful decorations. And now your senses are much more satisfied, especially by seeing the beautiful decoration of the deities. So it's much more difficult to understand your relationship with God unless you see the form of God. But that is forbidden in Islam, and for a good reason. They don't have the information of what the form of God is. So therefore, they're not allowed to speculate. However, we have our Vedic literatures, and in the Vedic literatures, there's specific information about how Lord Krishna is, and also how to please the Lord. Just like if there is someone you love and you give them nice food, you may sing for them, you may dance for them, you may do so many nice things to please them. But if there's no person, then there's no question of dancing for them, singing for them, cooking for them, etc. However, in Krishna consciousness, we know what God looks like. You're seeing him right now on the altar. And how come you're seeing him on the altar? Because we have information in the Vedic literature of the form of God and how to please God. You please God by glorifying his transcendental qualities. So, if we go to the 11th chapter of Bhagavad Gita, we'll see what some of those qualities are. And it says, my dear Arjuna, only by undivided devotional service can I be understood as I am, standing before you, and can thus be seen directly. Only in this way can you enter into the mysteries of my understanding. And in the explanation of this verse, it says, Krishna can be understood only by the process of undivided devotional service. He explicitly explains this in this verse so that unauthorized commentators who try to understand Bhagavad Gita by the speculative process will know that they are simply wasting their time. No one can understand Krishna or how he came from his parents in a four-handed form and at once changed himself into a two-handed form. These things are very difficult to understand by the study of the Vedas or by philosophical speculation. Therefore, it is clearly stated here that no one can see him or enter into the understanding of these matters. Those who, however, are very experienced students of Vedic literature can learn from him, Krishna, from the Vedic literature in so many ways. There are so many rules and regulations, and if one at all wants to understand Krishna, he must follow the regulative principles described in the authoritative scripture. One can perform penance in accordance with those principles. For example, to undergo serious penances, one may observe fasting on Janmashtami, the day on which Krishna appeared, and on the 2 days of Ekadasi, the 11th day after the new moon and the 11th day after the full moon. As far as charity is concerned, it is plain that charity should be given to the devotees of Krishna who are engaged in his devotional service to spread the Krishna philosophy or Krishna consciousness throughout the world. Krishna consciousness is a benediction to humanity. Lord Chaitanya was appreciated by Rupa Goswami as the most munificent person of charity because love of Krishna, which is very difficult to achieve, was distributed freely by him. So if one gives some amount of his money to persons involved in distributing Krishna consciousness, that charity given to spread Krishna consciousness is the greatest charity in the world. And if one worships as prescribed in the temple, in the temples in India, there is always some statue, usually of Vishnu or Krishna. That is a chance to progress by offering worship and respect to the Supreme Personality of Godhead. For the beginners in devotional service to the Lord, temple worship is essential. And this is confirmed in the Vedic literature, Sritasvatara Upanishad 6.23. Yasya Devi Para Bhaktir Yata Devi Tata Guru. Taisyate katita hiartak prakasante mahatmanaha. One who has unflinching devotion for the Supreme Lord and is directed by the spiritual master, in whom he has similar unflinching faith, can see the Supreme Personality of Godhead by revelation. One cannot understand Krishna by mental speculation. For one who does not take personal training under the guidance of a bona fide spiritual master, it is impossible to even begin to understand Krishna. The word tu is specifically used here to indicate that no other process can be used, can be recommended, or can be successful in understanding Krishna. The personal form of Krishna, the two-handed form, and the four-handed are completely different from the temporary universal form shown to Arjuna. The four-handed form of Narayana and the two-handed form of Krishna are eternal and transcendental, whereas the universal form exhibited to Arjuna is temporary. The very word Sudur Darshan, meaning difficult to see, suggests that no one had seen that universal form. It also suggests that amongst the devotees, there was no necessity of showing it. That form was exhibited by Krishna at the request of Arjuna, represents himself as an incarnation of God, people can ask to see his universal form. Yeah, because Krishna specifically formed his universal form to Arjuna, although Arjuna really didn't want to see it, but he asked Krishna to manifest that universal form so that people in the future who claim to be God, they could be asked, okay, if you're God, well, 5,000 years ago, Arjuna asked Krishna to show his universal form. So if you claim to be God, you should be able to do the same thing. And if they can't, then you know that they're just fakes and imposters. This universal form is when you can see the entire material creation in the body of Krishna. It's a very, let's say, special vision of the Lord that's given by Krishna himself to some people, like Arjuna, who wasn't really interested in seeing it, but he knew that in the future there would be many imposters claiming to be God. So therefore, Arjuna asked Krishna, can you please show me your universal form? But in the mind of Arjuna, he was thinking, because in the future there are going to be so many rascals claiming to be God, if Krishna can show me his universal form now, then in the future, whenever someone claims to be God, we can ask them, well, if you're God, then you'll be able to show your universal form just like Krishna did to Arjuna. Obviously, no one will be able to do that. So that means that you have a litmus test to know who is God and who is an imposter. So here it says, for the beginners in devotional service to the Lord, temple worship is essential. And this is confirmed in the Vedic literature. Yasya Devi Parabhaktir, Yata Devi Tata Guru, Taisyaite Katita Hi Artak, Prakasante Mahatmana. One who has unflinching devotion for the Supreme Lord and is directed by the spiritual master, in whom he has similar unflinching faith, can see the Supreme Personality of Godhead by revelation. Okay, so this is called revelation theology. And the Christians know about this. And of course, you can see that this is known by Krishna conscious devotees. What does it mean, revelation theology? That means that if you become pure in heart and mind and pray sincerely to God, it is possible that God will reveal himself to you. To the degree that you surrender to God, God will reveal himself to you. So if you surrender to God 1%, then God will reveal only 1%. If you surrender 50%, then you'll see 50%. If you surrender 100%, then you'll see 100% who Krishna is. So this is why we have Bhagavad Gita. This is why we read and discuss Bhagavad Gita. And this is why we have the deities of Krishna, to give everyone a chance to see the eternal form of the Lord. If you go to a Baha'i temple or you go to a Muslim temple, you don't see any deities. It's just an empty room. Like, let's say you come here and there are no deities. There's nothing, right? So it's very difficult to focus your mind on who God is. But obviously, I asked a Muslim once, I said, do you think God has a form? And this Muslim gentleman was very highly educated. He had gone to the number one university for Muslims. So he said to me, we don't have that knowledge. I said, what do you mean? He said, it's not in our books. We don't have the knowledge of what God looks like. I said, well, do you think God has a form? He said, he probably does, but we don't have the knowledge. It's not in our Quran. So I told him, but we have that knowledge. He said, well, I could see that because he was here in the temple. He wanted to see the deities. But he said, but aren't these just idols? I said, no, they're not idols. I said, an idol, well, if you want to go see an idol, you go to the library in, you'll see the idol of, what's his name? Yes, Gandhi. That's an idol. He's outside, and in the cold, the rain, and in summertime, the heat, and so forth. And once a year, they might do some puja for the idol of Gandhi. I said, and that's an idol. But Krishna, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, worshipped in the temple. We never worshipped the deities outside or leave them outside. We protect them. So in the temple, you can see the beautiful form of Krishna. We dress Krishna every day. We bathe Krishna every day. We feed Krishna every day. We have 6 artis every day for the Lord. So this is not an idol. An idol, well, yeah, you go to the Bellevue, what do you call it? You go to Bellevue and you'll see a statue of Gandhi there. That's an idol. They do some puja to Gandhi for maybe once, maybe twice a year, right? And that puja is very quick and it's over. Every day we offer 6 artis to Krishna here. We offer food to him 6 times a day. We chant for him. We dance for him. We glorify him with a choice of mantras and so forth. So that's the difference between an idol, like the idol of Gandhi in the where is that? The Bellevue Library outside, and the deity of Krishna here in the temple. First of all, we never expose the deity outside in the different climates. We protect the deity. And we do not consider that it is an idol. It is actually the real form of Krishna. And there are many examples in the history of the Vedic literature of the deity speaking, walking, and having a intimate relationship with his devotees, or the ladies or the men. So you have great devotees in the history who actually were able to speak to Krishna, and Krishna also conversed with them. So these things are possible when we give up the attraction to the material world and begin to try and understand our relationship with God and our spiritual, let's say, understanding of who God is and who we are. We cannot really know who we are without having a relationship with Krishna or God. So the deity is a very important thing if you want to know who God is and how to serve God and become enlivened every time you come to the temple and bow down, and then you see how beautiful the deities are dressed. Now you understand that this is actually Krishna, and it's not simply an idol. It is Krishna himself in this special form so that we can make spiritual advancement. Just imagine how difficult it is. If you go to a Baha'i temple or if you go to a Muslim temple, you walk in, there's nothing. It's an empty room. and there's no pictures. They don't allow pictures of God in Islam. So it's much more difficult to understand a personal relationship with God or Krishna. But here we have beautiful deities. We dress them every day. We feed them every day. We bathe them every day. And you can have wonderful darshan of the deities. And in this way, you begin to have a personal relationship with Krishna. And everyone that comes to the temple, if you want, you can eventually become initiated, and you can also have intimate service for the Lord, dressing the Lord, bathing the Lord, all these things. And everyone can be initiated in Krishna consciousness. You don't have to be born in a family of pundits to become a pujari in Krishna consciousness. Everybody, men and women, can be trained to worship the Lord on the altar and dress the Lord and bathe the Lord and so forth. That's really important. Even in India, women are not allowed to serve the deities. But here, women can serve the deities just like the men, and also take great responsibilities in making sure that the deity is properly taken care of. So if you become an initiated devotee in Krishna consciousness, in a very short period of time, 1, 2 years, or 3 years, you'll be able to go on the altar and worship Krishna directly, and you'll be very, very happy if you do it. Now we have in this temple at least 26 or more pujaris, and more than half of those pujaris are ladies. And so therefore, in Krishna consciousness, everyone is capable of having intimate relationship with Krishna or Rama. We have the deities of Rama also. By this seva, direct seva to the Lord. That should be a great blessing if we develop our desire to serve the Lord as a pujari. Now, we train people to become pujaris. In fact, in this temple, we have 26 trained, men and women who go on the altar and serve the deities in a regular way. Anyone will have the chance to do that. You just simply have to be educated, and it takes about 2 years, 3 years, and then you're able to do that service in the temple. And you'll be very, very happy to do it. Okay, so let me just read one more thing, and then I'm going to ask if anybody has a question. So in this verse today, in the purport, there's a verse that's quoted which says, Yasya Devi Para Bhaktir, Yata Devi Tata Guru, Taisyaite Katita Hi Artak Pakasante Mahatmanaha. One who has unflinching devotion for the Supreme Lord and is directed by the spiritual master in whom he or she has similar unflinching faith can see the Supreme Personality Godhead by revelation. This is a very, very significant statement. That means, revelation means that you can see Krishna directly wherever you are. And how is that? If you have unflinching devotion for Krishna, and if you have the direction of a bona fide spiritual master. Okay, so now I'll ask you, does anybody have a question? These are great things to understand what I just said. And if you have any questions, this is a great time to ask. So, does anybody have a question? Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Yes, Prabhu. Out loud. Give him the microphone. It's very good to ask questions. See, when you ask a question, then you get an answer, you learn something. If you don't ask any questions, you won't learn anything. Go ahead.
So you were mentioning the difference between a statue and deity.
Yes.
So, of course, the statue is just a material element.
The statue of Gandhi at the in Bellevue, right? Maybe once a year, at the most twice a year, they'll do a little bit of puja. Right. So that's a statue.
Okay. So our
whereas a deity, like for example in this temple, 6 times a day we offer food to the deity. We change the clothing of the deity twice a day, and so forth. Right. We chant for the deity. We recite choice verses glorifying the deity. So that's the difference between a statue and a deity. Go ahead.
So if somebody offers 6 offerings to Gandhi every day and put it inside an altar or something, it becomes a deity?
That is what you would call a gigantic if. Nobody's doing it. So why? It's just a hypothetical question.
Okay, so the question is, what makes a deity?
Yeah, okay, that's a good question. We don't make the deity. The deity is what you would call revealed to us, because we have the information in our scriptures, in the Vedic scriptures, of what the form of Krishna is. Okay? So one day I was speaking to a Muslim gentleman, and he said, I asked him, I said, do you think God has a form? He said, we don't know. I said, what do you mean you don't know? He said, it's not in our books, it's not in our shastras. We don't have that information. And he was telling the truth. He was a very educated Muslim. So I said, well, see, that's one difference between what you're doing and what we're doing in Krishna consciousness. We have that information in the Bhagavad Gita and our Vedic scriptures. Therefore, we can make the form of the Lord and worship him. Whereas the Muslims, they're forbidden to make any form of the Lord because they would be speculative. Why? Because they don't have the information in the Quran, you see. But when you read Bhagavad Gita and Srimad Bhagavatam, we have specific information of the form of God or Krishna. And therefore, based on that information, we can make the deity of the Lord. And then we can perform the Pran Pratishta ceremony in which we invite Krishna to live in this form. And therefore, then we worship Krishna every day, 6 times a day, feed him, bathe him, pray to him, bow down to him, and so forth. The Muslims don't have that information. Therefore, they don't do that. Okay? Any other questions? Anyone would like to ask? Any other questions? Don't be afraid. You only learn if you ask a question.
Hare Krishna Guru Maharaj.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Maharaj, my question is, how will we know if we
Closer
are,
to the...
how will we know if we are progressing in Krishna consciousness?
Very good question. How do we know if we're making progress in Krishna consciousness? Yes. When you have a smile every day and you don't get disturbed by anything and you're able to chant your rounds in Hare Krishna mantra, right? Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. We have our beads on which we chant. There are 108 beads, and every day we chant on the 108 beads 16 times, right? So if you chant Hare Krishna and you follow the rules and regulations of Krishna consciousness, what are they? No meat eating, no gambling, no illicit sex, no intoxication. And then always chanting Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, and always associating with genuine devotees and avoiding the association of unholy people, and always eating only Krishna Prasadam. And Krishna Prasadam is vegetarian food without onion and garlic that has been cooked and offered with love and devotion to Krishna, and then Krishna offers it back as his prasadam. Prasadam means the mercy of the Lord. And also regularly associating with genuine devotees who actually follow the rules and regulations of spiritual life, and also regularly hearing lectures given by genuine devotees who simply repeat what is in the Bhagavad Gita. So these are, you would say, the minimum things that you have to do to be a bona fide devotee. Does that answer your question?
Yes, Maharaj, but like in the lecture...
Speak louder.
Like you mentioned, second initiation. So if
I didn't mention it. You mentioned it just now. Go ahead.
Okay. So if if we don't take second initiation, is that barring our progress, that we are not progressing? Means
No. You progress if you chant Hare Krishna every day. 16 rounds. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. On your beads, you have 108 beads. And if you chant 16 times on the 108 beads. Now you are engaged in one of the most important things to be a devotee. There are other things also, like only associating with other devotees, avoiding the association of unholy people, eating only Krishna prasadam, food that's been offered with love and devotion to Krishna, and no onion, no garlic, of course, no meat, fish, eggs, etc. Right? And regularly hearing lectures by genuine devotees, that's important, and also coming to the temple and engaging in seva, services, to please the Lord. So there are a bunch of things that you can do that are called Krishna conscious activities, and you learn that by coming here regularly. Right? So does that answer your question? Or you
Yes,
want
Maharaj.
to
Yes,
go ahead?
Maharaj. Thank you. Hare Krishna.
Is that enough?
Yes.
Hari Bol. Are there any other questions? We have a birthday. Okay, what is her name? Sandhya. Hare Krishna. You're a little queen today. Hari Bol. That's a nice outfit you have. You like your mommy and daddy? Yeah? Okay, they love you very much. You're a very fortunate girl. Okay, so let's get around the cake. I know, but you don't have the candle. You got the cake, but you don't have the candle. Get the candle and the matches. What do you mean you couldn't find it? You have to go back. No candle? That's hard to believe. All right, we'll wait a few minutes. Are there any other questions anyone would like to ask? Hare Krishna. Well, when in doubt, chant Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Bolo, Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Haribo, Hare. Can you see if there's a candle? Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare. Everybody can chant. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Govinda Jaya Jaya, Gopala Jaya Jaya, Radha Ramana Hari Govinda Jaya Jaya, Govinda Jaya Jaya, Gopala Jaya Jaya, Govinda Jaya Jaya, Gopala Jaya Jaya, Radha Ramana Hari Govinda Jaya Jaya, Radha Ramana Hari Govinda Jaya Jaya. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hey, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hey, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Come on now, we walk around. Hey, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. You have any candles? Hey, Bolo, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Bolo, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Govinda Jaya Jaya, Gopala Jaya Jaya,
Jaya Jaya Gopal Jaya Jaya,
Radha Ramana Hari Govinda Jaya Jaya,
Radha Ramana Hari Govinda Jaya Jaya,
Govinda Jaya Jaya, Gopala Jaya Jaya,
Govinda Jaya Jaya Gopal Jaya Jaya,
Govinda Jaya Jaya, Gopala Jaya Jaya,
Govinda Jaya Jaya Gopal Jaya Jaya,
Radha Ramana Hari Govinda Jaya Jaya.
Radha Ramana Hari Govinda Jaya
Hey,
Jaya.
bolo Radha Ramana Hari Govinda Jaya Jaya.
Radha Ramana Hari Govinda Jaya Jaya.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Haribol, Haribol.
Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Bolo Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare
gonna bring a
Rama, Hare
They gotta bring the
Rama, Rama
We have one
Rama,
somewhere.
Hare
They're looking for it
Hare.
now. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare.
Nitai Gaura Premanandi ki jai,
Hari
Shri
Bol.
Radha Nilamadava
Radha
ki
ki jai.
jai. Okay, Haribol, 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 jai. So, we don't have any candles. No? No candles. Who's going to get the candles? Okay. All right, well, we don't have a candle, but we do have a cake. So, here. Here's your mommy. It's going to help you cut the cake. Jai Shri Krishna Bhagavan ki jai. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare. What is the name of your child?
Her name is Goddess Lakshmi.
Okay, well, what is her name? Sanvika. Hare Krishna. This is your birthday today. How many fingers are you today? How old are you today? 6 fingers. Well, that's like this. 6 fingers, right? Very good. Okay, Sanvika. So, Hare Krishna to you. Hare Krishna to you. Hare Krishna, dear Sanvika. Hare Krishna to you. Hare Bol. Sanvika, your mommy loves you very much, and she has made this beautiful cake today for you. You want to have a little bit of cake? Yeah? Okay, we'll give you some cake. It's very nice to celebrate the birthdays in the temple. That way you get the blessing of Krishna. Hari Bol. Give her some of that. Yeah. Hari Bol Samvika. Okay, all glories to Srila Prabhupada ki jai. All glories to Sandhya ki jai. Haribo. All glories. So, it's very important to celebrate birthdays because it makes everyone happy. Of course, when you get to be my age, you're not so happy with a birthday, but at this age, it makes everyone happy. So, you're going to get some presents, Sambika, for your birthday? Yeah, I hope so. Okay, so now we'll distribute this cake to everyone. You're going to take it downstairs? Okay. So we're going to take the cake downstairs. Here. That's mine. No. This is good. Yeah. Hare Krishna.